Llanfairpwllgwyngyll L.
Coordinates: 53 deg 13 N 4 deg 12 W/53.22 DEG N 4.20 DEG W/53.22 -4.20. Llanfairpwllgwyngyll, pronounced Lizon, is a large village and community on the island of Anglesey in Wales, situated on the Menai Strait next to the Britannia Bridge and across the strait from Bangor. With 58 characters, it has the longest place name in Europe and one of the longest place names in the world. The short form of the name is Llanfairpwllgwyngyll or Llanfairpwllgwyngyll. It is commonly known as Llanfairpg or Llanfairpwll. At the 2001 census, the population of the community was 3,040, 76% of whom speak Welsh fluently. The highest percentage of speakers is in the 10 to 14 age group, where 97.1% speak Welsh. It is the sixth largest settlement on the island by population. Visitors stop at the railway station to be photographed next to the station sign, visit the nearby visitors centre, or have passports stamped at a local shop. Another tourist attraction is the nearby Marquess of Anglesey's Column, which at a height of 27 metres, 89 feet, offers views over Anglesey and the Menai Strait. Designed by Thomas Harrison, the monument celebrates the heroism of Henry Paget, 1st Marquess of Anglesey at the Battle of Waterloo.
Name.
The long form of the name is the longest officially recognised place name in the United Kingdom and one of the longest in the world at 58 characters, 51 letters since CH, and LL are digraphs, and are treated as single letters, in the Welsh language. The name means, Mary's Church, Llanfair, the hollow, Pwll, of the White Hazel, Gwyngyll, near, Goger, the rapid whirlpool, Ychwyrn Drobl, the Church of Tysilio, Llantysilio, with a red cave, Geogo Goch. This village was originally known as Llanfairpwllgwyngyll, and is sometimes still referred to as Llanfairpwllgwyngyll, and was given its long name in the 19th century in an attempt to develop it as a commercial and tourist centre. See significance of the name below. The village is still signposted Llanfairpwllgwyngyll, marked on Ordnance Survey maps as Llanfairpwllgwyngyll and known to locals as Llanfairpwll or Llanfair. The name is also shortened to Llanfairpg, which is sufficient to distinguish it from the many other Welsh villages with Llanfair in their names. Other variant forms use the full name but with Tysilio mutated to Dysilio, and or with a hyphen between Drobl and Llan. In Welsh, the initial LL may be mutated to a single L in some contexts, the F in fair, the G in gill, and in goch, and the D and B in Drobl are similarly mutated.
Significance of the name.
The long name cannot be considered an authentic Welsh language toponym. It was artificially contrived in the 1860s to bestow upon the station the feature of having the longest name of any railway station in Britain, an early example of a publicity stunt. The village's website credits the name to a cobbler from the nearby village of Menai Bridge. According to Sir John Morris Jones, the name was created by a local tailor, whose name he did not confide, letting the secret die with him. The current postmark shows the name Llanfairpwllgwyngyll, but there are contemporary examples of the full name seen below. The village was originally known as Llanfairpwllgwyngyll, St Mary's Church in Hollow of the White Hazel. Pwllgwyngyll was the original medieval township where the village is today. Old variants, with the Welsh spelling normalised, were Llanfairpwllgwyngyll, y equals, of, the and Llanfairpwllgwyngyll, mh is a soundy change, nasal mutation, from np, and in equals in. The village is split into two smaller villages, Llanfairpwllgwyngyll Urshaf, Upper Llanfairpwllgwyngyll, the original part of the village, and Llanfairpwllgwyngyll Isaf, Lower Llanfairpwllgwyngyll, the newer area nearer the railway station. These are occasionally referred to as Pentre Urshaf and Pentre Isaf, Upper Village and Lower Village.
Pronunciation.
The full name of the village is, or with for, depending on the speaker's accent. The approximate pronunciation in English orthography is given at the station as Llanfairpwllgwyngyll Goch. The ch is a voiceless uvular fricative or voiceless velar fricative as in Bach, cach laut, in most varieties of German. The ll is a voiceless lateral fricative, a sound that does not occur in English and is sometimes approximated as thl as an athlete, or even by English speakers. There is even a song on iTunes with a lesson on how to pronounce the name.
Rival names.
There have been several attempts to steal the village's record. The Carmarthenshire village of Llanfairpwllgwyngyll unofficially and temporarily adopted the name Llanfairpwllgwyngyll Figi Trianswylafnola, spaces inserted here to ease interpretation. In 2004, in protest at plans to erect a wind farm nearby, the name means a quiet beautiful, churchyard of, an historic place with rare kite under wretched threat from blades out of place. A station on the Fairburn Railway was named Gorsaforditcher Idrigo dan Hdogli Dolon Penrhynrhadraterdigen, translated as the Mordach Station and its dragon under the northern piece of the Penrhyn Road on the Golden Beach of Cardigan Bay for promotional purposes. No such attempts have gained widespread recognition amongst official bodies or transport authorities.
History.
A settlement has existed on the site of the village since the Neolithic era, 4000–2000 BC, with subsistence agriculture and fishing the most common occupations for much of its early history. The island of Anglesey was at that point reachable only by boat across the Menai Strait. The area was briefly invaded and captured by the Romans under Gaius Suetonius Paulinus, temporarily abandoned in order to consolidate forces against Boudicca, then held until the end of Roman Britain. With the withdrawal of the Roman forces, the area fell under the control of the early medieval kingdom of Gwynedd. Under this feudal system, the residents worked small farms for the king. The rural nature of the settlement meant that the village had a population of only around 80 in 1563. With the introduction of estates in the 16th century, much of the land was absorbed into the earldom of Uxbridge, which later became the Marquisate of Anglesey. The inhabitants became tenant farmers on enclosures. In 1844, for example, 92% of the land in Llanfairpwllgwyngyll was owned by just 3 individuals. The population of the village boomed, with a population of 385 in the 1801 census and 83 houses, most of them in the Old Village, Pentryrshaf, Upper Village. In 1826, Anglesey was connected to the rest of Wales by the construction of the Menai Suspension Bridge by Thomas Telford, and connected with London in 1850 with the building of the Britannia Bridge and the busy North Wales Coast Railway line, which connected London to the ferry port of Holyhead. The village decentralised, splitting into Upper Village, Pentryrshaf, which was made up mainly of the older houses and farms, and the new Lower Village, Pentrysaf, built around the railway station and consisting mostly of shops and workshops. The village became a hub of commerce, as the railways and road network brought traders and customers from across North Wales. The first ever meeting of the Women's Institute took place in Llanfairpwll in 1915, and the movement, which began in Canada, then spread through the rest of the British Isles.
In popular culture,
the Welsh band Super Furry Animals called their debut EP Llanfairpwllgwyngyll Lgogyrachwindroblantysiogogogochi in space. The song Red Cave by Brooklyn-based indie rock band Yajaya references the English translation of the town name with these lyrics, Mary's house in the hollow of the White Hazel Rapid Whirlpool at the Church of the Red Cave. The name was used in the movie Barbarella as the password for the headquarters of Dardano, the comical revolutionary, and by Peter Sellers in the film The Road to Hong Kong, where he plays a quack doctor who asks Bob Hope to say it instead of the more usual AHH, when examining his teeth. The name was used as a solution in a crossword compiled by Roger Squires for the Telford and Wrexham News when royalty visited Ironbridge in 1979 on the occasion of the 200th anniversary of the first Iron Bridge, for acceptance by Guinness World Records as the longest word to appear in a published crossword. The clue was giggling troll follows Clancy, Larry, Billy and Peggy who howl, wrongly disturbing a place in Wales, 58, an anagram. The song The Boy From by Stephen Sondheim and Mary Rodgers features the place name juxtaposed with a similarly long, but fictional, Spanish place name. A sign with the town's name in the music video for See Those Eyes by Altered Images.